or I would. Can anybody whistle? That'd be just cool. No? Okay, that's okay. Hello, everyone. I want to thank all of you for coming here today to celebrate the culmination of the inaugural Scooby Award program with the announcement of our first ever winner. I also want to thank Tim for his vision to create this employee selected award around the characteristics of what it means to be an SLC employee. I'm sure many of you are curious about the nomination review and selection process for the award, and at the end of last year, an application was distributed to the company, and 8 full-time employees who met all applicant criteria were selected to be on the Scooby Selection Committee. The selection committee is comprised of SLC employees from various divisions, locations, and seniority levels within the company, and is meant to serve as an unbiased party that scores and selects the award recipient for their given year. Our 2022 selection committee is as follows: Dave Cross, Marissa Felton, Brian Fitzpatrick, Molly Phillips, Carlos Urzola, Holly West, Shane White, and Alex Wooden, some of whom are here today. This committee had the very difficult task of reviewing all nominations and scoring each one individually. Names were removed from each nomination to keep scoring unbiased, and the average of each nomination determined their overall score. Each nominee had to demonstrate the following qualities set forth by Tom's example: high level of commitment, positive attitude, advocacy for others, humility, and to demonstrate a measurable impact on the overall company or their department. The only other criteria is that nominees must have been a full-time employee from January 1st, 2021. We were thrilled to receive so many outstanding nominations this year. I could not have asked for a better count. It was phenomenal. And after a rigorous review and scoring, 1 employee was selected based on the highest overall score. As a reminder, our winner will receive the following: recognition on the company website, both internal and external, a physical award, a donation in the amount of $2,500 to the charity of their choice, which is the Crohn's Colitis? I should have checked that first. Colitis Foundation. They'll also receive a monetary award in the amount of $2,500, and they'll have lunch with Tim, Brian, and their manager. I'm excited and proud to tell you a little bit about this year's recipient and why they were selected. They demonstrate a high level of commitment by actively engaging with their crew and staff daily, ensuring every member understands the scope of work. They possess the gift of forthright communication delivered with authenticity, kindness, and understanding. They demonstrate positive attitude by openly displaying an inherent goodness with a smile, laughter, and with encouragement of the skills owned by everyone. They recognize the team's strengths and assets, which translates to camaraderie and collaboration within the group. They do a great job connecting with people in their assigned roles and has firsthand experience performing those same tasks as well. They can really relate to how a job needs to be completed and achieves this through suggestions and a helping hand. Positive reinforcement, upliftment, a sense of humor, all combined with realistic expectations that reflect their positive attitude and dynamic personality. They demonstrate advocacy for others by exhibiting a natural gift to lead, guide, and steer the crew as though they are an extension of his own family. Recognizing achievements, supporting decisions, defending actions, all point to his level of trust, confidence, and faith in their efforts to maintain and preserve the beauty of their community and the integrity of SLC. They do their absolute best to help his team do their best, keeping the crew and staff up to date on relevant happenings, fostering the feelings of ownership. Whether buying a new rake or a new truck, the objective remains the same: to provide the team with the tools necessary to achieve their best result. They demonstrate humbleness by being an open door minus the title of boss. One can be a leader, an example, without having to rise above others. Equality is a trait and equanimity is a virtue that this person maintains. Operating at a level equal to their fellow staff and crew, they carry a likable and approachable demeanor. As well, this person looks to improve themselves by observation, interaction with others, and seeking advice and information for personal growth and continuing education. They've made a measurable impact on the company by simply answering the call to do so. From checking holiday lights and burned out bulbs to servicing Tim's motorcycle, offering moving help to anyone, planting flowers, traveling to our projects nationwide, and providing feedback. The consummate team player, we have yet to witness this person object to not help only his fellow SLC member, but his fellow man as well. They've also made a measurable impact on their department by determining individual member skill sets, assigning to appropriate tasks and areas of expertise, which then allow for greater creative and effective flow in the work process. Simply put, locating and applying the best person for the job. This ability to recognize talent and efficiency through proper placement is an inherent strategy that serves their department well. Communication is essential and is relayed to all crew and staff regardless of whom or what it pertains to. This person initiated this open communication ideology, which is working very well for everyone. The first recipient of this award has been with the company for 17 years, and their ongoing contribution is what they do every day, simply being themselves. There's not a single gesture, a single achievement, a single milestone that can measure their great contribution to the company. Through daily, weekly, and yearly progress, determination, vision, and leadership performance is consistently contributed to our organization in a myriad of seemingly small but difficult ways. In this way, a solid foundation for success and strength lies not in a singular pillar, but the many pillars working together to support each other. I'd now like to introduce Tim Downey to announce our 2022 inaugural Scooby Award recipient.
Before I get started, can you all hear me okay? That's pretty good. I wanted to welcome Jenny and Lindy, who just got in Notre Dame, which is, your father would have been just over the top proud of you. And Tommy's not here, but Megan and William and Lincoln are here, Tom's children. I know all of us love Tom, those of us who got to work with him. I would say in my life, I have never had any more respect for anybody than I have for Tom. I have respect for some other people equally, but I've never met anybody finer than your dad. And I would like to think that we're giving this award out 50 years from now. Maybe, Lindy, you can give it out because I'll be long gone. And when I was thinking about what to say about Tom and about our winner, I thought I have equal respect for our winner, and they have so many of the same qualities. I know Mary Margaret talked to you about those qualities, but I'll just hit on a couple of things. One, I know it's not easy to be a Southern Land employee. As Faye, as we, all of you know Faye now, I was thinking about all these initiatives we have to help all of you with your career planning and all the different things we need to do to serve you well. And as I was thinking about it, I thought it's not easy to be a Southern Land employee because you have to be smarter than the average bear. You have to be quick, you have to deal with change, you have to deal with a lot of things, but mostly you have to be dedicated to doing something way better than our peers. People who work for other companies that do what we do, it's just easier. You don't have to plant flowers and make sure they're beautiful, and you don't have to worry about every last unit mix and what the interior of a kitchen looks like. We care about everything, and that makes it harder. And all the years Tom was with us, he bought into it totally. He bought into us trying to do things better than everybody else. And I just think you either have it or you don't. And everybody in this room has it, and I'm proud of all of you. You have to be collaborative, and I know some of you, it drives you crazy because, well, it drives my children crazy because I always want someone to double check their work. And you can tell them that it's not just them, I do this for everybody. We absolutely have to work collaboratively to build these incredibly complicated buildings and incredibly complicated places. And your dad was so collaborative. And to work collaboratively, to truly have that in your heart, you have to want people to, you have to want to build up your fellow employees. You have to want to see them succeed. And if you're the kind of person who doesn't want others to get credit or others to succeed or to build others up, you won't, that this isn't the place for you. And I don't think I ever heard your dad do anything but work to tell me somebody was doing great or somebody deserved a chance or everything he said to me was always some positive thing about somebody he wanted to see, that he wanted to champion or see move up or have more responsibility. And I think we have a lot of people like that here. And today's winner is absolutely like that. And you always have to do your best at Southern Land, and your dad did his best every day, no matter what job. We had, through the recession, I don't know how many times your dad changed jobs with us, but he didn't care. I mean, he may have cared what job he was doing, but boy, he didn't act like it. He just took every job we gave him, and he did the best he could, whether it was dealing with some irate homeowner or building some complicated building. He just took it on the best he can. And so does Steve Garrett, today's winner. He has done all kinds of jobs for us, and you were a child when you came here, I think, and I couldn't be more proud of you and all the things you've done, and you're Tom Scooby. So I'll tell you one funny story about Steve. So I have a Harley. Some of you may not know that. And, I really want to be a badass. Excuse me, Lincoln. So I bought the Harley so I could, so people would think I'm tough and masculine and my kids would be impressed. But I'm really scared to drive it on the road. So whenever it needs gas or whenever it needs service, he drives it and gets gas for me. Because I kind of drive it out of my driveway, down the street, and right back. So thank you for everything you've done. This has been great. All the things we mentioned that matter to us, you are all about. And we have something for you, I guess. I'm sorry. The teddy. Oh, that's.
Thank you. Very nice.
And then I think this was the charity you picked. Right?
Yeah, it is. So, a little history on this. So I had my colon removed years and years ago, and obviously I was working Southern Land, and it's something that I just wanted to donate to. But in saying all that, Southern Land had my back through all my surgeries and really helped my family out. I was down for the count for a while and very sick. And if it wasn't for Tim and Southern Land, I would have been in a worse situation. So I thank you for allowing me to donate that.
Okay, and then there's some money for you to buy your own motorcycle.
All right. Thank you.
Anyway, I'll come out.
I just want to say a few quick words. I'm no presenter or speaker by any means, but I have enjoyed thoroughly and still do working for Southern Land. They have showed care from day one through the ups and downs, trials and tribulations. Tim and Brian and everyone have always had an open door, and I feel like I could call them at any time and lean on them, and they would lead me in the right direction. So I do want to keep this alive and going through work ethic and just treating everybody fair and giving it your all every day. I appreciate everybody taking the time out of their day to come here and help celebrate this. And thanks for everything.
Well, So enjoy the rest of the day. Tomorrow we're going to close early. I don't know if you've been told that. This is the first beautiful weekend in however long. We haven't had any beautiful weekends in the last I can't remember. So take off early, go have fun, and enjoy the weekend. And to all the Scoobies, thank you so much for being here.